don't think shit, stink pink gators. My Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if the head right, Biggie there, air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls want to us, wanna do us, screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my
buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
Welcome to Yellow Brick Road. I am Jordan, and today Donald Trump continues to tippy-toe dance on the graves of MAGA supporters with this whole Epstein thing. I mean, he does it in other topics too, but, you know, they don't care about that. They don't know about it. They don't learn about it. All they know is they're getting shit on by the Epstein stuff, and he is twinkle-toe dancing on their fucking graves. It's a little funny, a little bit. But first, don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Check them out, read them, share them, then donate. All of it is very much appreciated. Let's do it. All right, so here you can see another truth from Truth Social. And yeah, let's read it. The radical left Democrats have, by the way, that's just a wrong term. If you fell for that one too, you're also kind of a dummy for that. These guys aren't radically left or in any form or fashion. In fact, they're probably closer to Trump politically, as far as like policy goes, than some sort of like socialist or communist or something. Just saying. Like, just watch what they're going to do with the Downey guy in New York. Watch what the Democratic Party tries to do with that guy. And like, okay, then you'll get it, hopefully. But, if you got duped by Trump and you just accept that they're all radical left Democrats, it's like, come on, like, it's time to wake up, right, guys? Like, you got tricked. Now maybe let's look at anything else he might be lying about, you know? But anyways, all right, let's read this. The radical left Democrats have hit pay dirt. What? Have hit pay dirt again. I don't know what that means. Just like with the fake and fully discredited Steele dossier, the lying 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, which the Dems swore had come from Russia. No, it came from Hunter Biden's bathroom. And even the Russia scam itself, a totally fake and made-up story that was used in order to hide crooked Hillary Clinton's big loss in the 2016 presidential election. These scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at, okay? It's all they have. They are no good at governing, no good at policy, and no good at picking winning candidates. Also, unlike Republicans, they stick together like glue. Their new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. See, that's that thing where he's trying to get other people to like use that same catchphrase and then obviously abuse them with it, right? He did it with MAGA, he did it with America First, he did it with all his little catchphrases. The dirty Democrats, the radical left Democrats, all that shit. Yeah, those are slogans in order to get you to repeat them. Thus, he knows who he has a firm grip on and who he doesn't. Pause. But anyways, like their new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. And my past supporters have bought into this bullshit. Hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson and probably never will, even after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 long years. I've had more success in 6 months than perhaps any president in our country's history, and all these people want to talk about with strong prodding by the fake news and the success-starved Dems is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success, because I don't want their support anymore. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. So, a lot of the let's be real. A lot of the Trump fervor was seeming like pretty much emotional because it wasn't based on quote unquote facts and logic. Like they weren't actually paying attention to his policy, right? It's pretty much emotional is why they latched on to Donald Trump. And now he's just pulled back the curtain and said, "Fuck all of you. If you're not with me, fuck off." And it's like he's asking for, uncritical love and admiration and worship, essentially. Now that could be some character playing style thing, but the point is he does
Now,
want you to shut the fuck up and join the team. Yeah, good.
now, what would you expect him to do? Y'all gave him the power to do that.
Yeah, and it's because they
Yeah,
turned their brains off for the other shit, right?
he's allowed to do this now. Like this shouldn't be a shock, y'all. If something's on the table, why would he wouldn't do that? Why wouldn't he do that? You're dealing with human beings here. You think Trump's acting rational? Trump sounds like he's being coerced. Not coerced like he's a happy coerced like we did your dirty work, you're doing our dirty work. Like you're a cog in a wheel, you're not the wheel.
I mean, you got a point here with the irony of it is that there was other situations where people called Trump out on legit things, but all he said was, "Oh, that's fake news, far left, radical left," right? And then the supporters just ate that up and ran with it, and now it's being done to them, and it's like, well, guys,
he is continuously prodding those powers they have given him. How far can I go now? That's it. That is Trump's superpower. He says something, and whether it was disputed or not means nothing to his base.
And now
they'll
it
rationalize it some way.
There's
we'll see.
No coming back.
No,
we'll
see. Let's see. Let's give it a couple of days to digest. You got to, bro. By the weekend, we might have a different narrative, so we have to wait and see. I'm being dead serious with you. I'm just always looking at the trend. Like, let's see what happens by the weekend. Are we going to still be talking about this at weekend time? I doubt that.
And you fucking imagine. I'm wrecked. Oh, guys. Like, I spent time just saying, like, you guys are getting played. You guys are getting played. You guys are getting played. You guys are getting played.
Remember the conversation I had with you the other day, probably a week ago, where it's like, it just seems like he keeps fucking his base over. like they get fucked first. It seems like, except for immigration, and now even that's like unraveled. It's like, you idiots don't understand. He used your core beliefs against you. That's what he's doing in his presidency. He appealed to something that you guys like. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's get our country back. Is he doing that? He ain't doing that shit. He ain't getting your country back.
All he did was further aggregate the power. He further
Yes, and now when a Dem comes in power, oh boy, you guys are gonna be crying. We're gonna be crying too. We saw it. We're watching you now. You're being watched now, so don't cry later if you're doing certain things now. Don't cry later.
All the, consolidating of power and of these new rules and all these things that people were complaining about, but Trump fans turned a blind eye to it or just said, no, it's a good thing. He's going to fight the deep state with it. Are now, watch when a Democrat gets into office and they start using it against you. And you're like, wait a minute. You can't do that. Like, no, actually over here, Trump did this executive order. He did this law, this rule, this policy, this whatever, right? And it gets used against you. And it's like, fucking told you. What do you want me to say?
Awesome. Even on a shallow marketing, team playing level, the shit Trump's doing, it's like, because you'll hear certain fans be like, "Yo, it's historic what he's doing. He's done so much to help." Like, okay, let's take that statement at face value. But he's also doing certain other ancillary things through statements and stances that are making the Dems look better. And it's almost like, yo, is he part of the game too? Like, yeah, let's say he's giving hardcore lunatics what they want. They're still not getting everyone else on board because the blind loyalists only see the good. Everyone else sees everything in between, and he's muddying the water on Iran, even immigration,
On
on free
everything.
speech,
On
everything. Yes,
everything.
everything.
There's probably Trump supporters that were on Medicaid that just got fucked. Straight up.
Well, yeah. So the thing is, even if you're a glass half full Trump supporter, you're like, yo, but why is all this other weird shit going on? That has to creep into your mind.
Right. I mean, well, it should, but who knows where they go with this. I mean,
But
but
that's what I'm saying. You don't know which way it's gonna land. They might be masochists. They're like, yeah, Trump, yell at me more. Tell me I'm stupid, Trump. Sorry, bro. We're gonna find out how many of those people are there around. I'm dead ass. We're gonna find out.
imagine being a Trump fan. It's like they walk into the party, like, oh shit, there's Joe Rogan. Oh shit, is that Elon Musk? Oh fuck, damn, there's that person and that person. Oh, my friends are here too. Oh, look, there's John Jones doing the Trump dance. This is so awesome. They come back a couple months later. They go back to the party again, like, yo, what's up? They look around, it's like nothing but suits and ties and fucking neocons everywhere.
That's just Lane right there.
Like, yo, what happened to this party? What happened? It's like,
Is that Marco Rubio? Like, fuck. You're seeing ghouls.
thinking it was the cool kids party. Now it's just a bunch of suits
shit.
everywhere. Get wrecked.
Yeah.
All right, but to add insult to injury, people ask Trump questions about, like, well, what do you mean by this? And he goes a little further. Let's check this clip out here. Here we go.
Mr. President, I know you want to move past all this intrigue over the Epstein files, but I do want to ask you to clarify something you said this morning. You said this was all a hoax. Has your attorney general told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you seen?
No, it's
of
not
that?
the attorney general. No, I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters and Comey before him.
Trump hired Christopher Wray in the first place, just so you know, to replace Comey.
And it's a bad group. It started, actually, look at the Steele dossier that turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the intelligence, so-called intelligence agents, it was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net.
Now, once again, it was mostly his base that came up with the Epstein shit, right? Or not came up with it, but they actually latched onto the story. And this is years before Trump was even in office, people were talking about this. But you could say it was mainly coming from Trump fans in the MAGA crowd. So, like, they were on it before any type of Democrats saying anything about anything, or Democrats being in office, or whatever the fuck. Like, they were,
Yes.
Trump fans were going over this story. And he's calling them all stupid now. As in, like, so wait, Trump.
Well, yeah, it's insult to injury. It's like, yo,
Good? I think your internet's blinking out. Uh-oh.
oh shit, my bad. Nah, you hear me?
You're auto-tuning a
You
little
good,
bit.
or-
You're auto-tuning a bit.
So,
Your shit's fucked.
uh,
Right when you said your internet was doing better, it's now fucked. All right, Anthony on standby. But yeah, so what Trump is telling us is that back in the 2000s, when we have documented, like, stories of this Epstein guy being in jail in Florida, right? In Dade County, I think, or Miami, wherever the fuck, where he had this cushy deal, but was convicted of a crime, right? He's telling us that way back then, it was a hoax created by the Democrats. And then when people started talking about it even further on down the line, people started talking about it like even more. It was still a Democratic hoax. And then now, right now, today, with the internet and people have the ability to look through all these things and they watch their favorite content creators talking about this stuff, And he's like, no, it's still a fucking hoax by the Democrats. And there's one little thing I want to add in here where the idea of, like, we heard Bill O'Reilly last night, me, Anthony, and some other people. Like, we heard Bill O'Reilly talking about that this happened under Democrats, that he was in jail and died under Democrats. Like, no, he wasn't. Trump was in office when this all went down. I remember when he put Bill Barr on the fucking case to find out what happened to Epstein in jail. Right? So when you hear Trump say, well, oh, this guy died 4 years ago. It is not 4 years ago. I think it's 2019 when he was in office. But I wonder if they're doing like a little play there to make us think that it was a Democrat in office, Democrat presidency that had him murked in jail, or he just died in jail and then they used that to make a hoax out of it or something. It's just it's bizarre beyond words. But then again, it's like, yo, Trump fans, how's it feel now? And I heard this through comments or statement, people that talk to me or whatever, where I would be called a Democrat because I'm calling out Trump's like blatant crimes and shit like that, right? But now he's calling you guys Democrats or dumb people tricked by Democrats for being concerned about a sex ring of potentially powerful people, with underage girls. He's now calling you stupid for caring about that or looking into it at all. Congratulations, guys. You're now on my side of the fence. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing out too. Look how foolish he was.
Anthony.
Rewind it again.
Anthony, your shit is all fucked up. You're auto-tuning all over the place. Try leaving and coming back. His internet's so fucked right now. Whatever. All right. I'm going to rewind and let this play again. Hopefully he gets his shit together. Here we go.
Christopher Ray and these characters.
Is it better here?
Now you're back. Yeah, now you're there. Good.
Well, I was saying, like, look how full of shit he is. Like, if you rewind the tape, like, 20 seconds, and look what he's saying to you guys, it's like, oh, maybe now that clicks. Like, yo, maybe he was full of shit and other things he said. Like, he's so full of shit right here. He's like any Trump official would be like, yo, this guy's a little bitch. Something like that. Like, yo, this guy, you're gonna shit on us for this topic? Out of all topics, this one.
I mean,
pictures smiling with the guy, like, no.
This is your awakening moment, MAGA people. This is your IQ test. It's begging the question, like, damn, if he's shitting on us for this, like, is there anything else this guy's lied about or said to us that was bullshit? That could be used where they're just using us as pawns as political capital to get away with things. Like, that should be running through your minds right now. But let's let it play. Here we go.
Years you had Christopher Ray and these characters and Comey before him, and it's a bad group. It started.
Give it a little volume.
Look at the Steele dossier that turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the so-called intelligence agents, it was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net, and so they try and do the Democrats' work. The Democrats are good for nothing other than these hoaxes. They're bad for policy. They're bad for picking candidates that can get elected. Like in New York, we have a communist running. He may get elected too, actually, but he'll destroy the city. No, it's.
You have to ask yourself, like, is he lying about that? Is he bullshitting? You have to ask yourself questions here, guys. Like, this is now it's time to graduate and start thinking for yourselves. Daddy Trump is not here for you. Like, he's saying fuck you on this topic. Like, you're an idiot. You're a useful idiot being used by the Democrats. This should be your wake-up call. But here we go.
I call it the Epstein hoax. It takes a lot of time and effort. Instead of talking about the great achievements, we've had a great gentleman yesterday, as you know, went on CNBC and he made the statement that Trump may go down as the greatest president of all in the United States. And instead of talking about the things we've achieved, we've had tremendous achievement. They're wasting their time with a guy who obviously had some very serious problems, who died 3-4 years ago.
He did not die 3 or 4 years ago. Are you kidding me? Remember, he put Bill Barr on the case to investigate this guy dying in jail. Remember that? Yeah. But they say 3 or 4 years ago because they want you to think that Biden's in office when this is going down. Like, no, you were in office. You were the guy looking over everything. All right, here we go.
I'd rather talk about the success we have with the economy, the best we've ever had, and all of the things we've done, including the Middle East. I mean, you see it. Instead, they want to talk.
You don't see it in the Middle East either. You don't see success there. Sorry, guys. He just lies openly, and let's be real. He's been getting away with that for years because, once again, dumb fuck Trump fans just bought into it as he just lies to their faces. Now, hopefully, Pandora's box is open, and they're like, wait a minute, he might be lying about this when they hear the next story, right? All right, here we go.
About the Epstein hoax, and the sad part is it's
He's trying to brand it.
That are really doing the Democrats' work. They're stupid people.
But wait, there's more. Hope the volume doesn't fuck me right here.
Just get waylaid, but I think she's doing a great job, President.
This morning, you mentioned past supporters when you were talking about the Epstein issue. Does that mean that you're effectively disowning any supporters who are now calling?
I lost a lot of faith in certain people. Yeah, I lost because they got duped by the Democrats. The Democrats are good for nothing. They've done a terrible job. They almost destroyed our country. If I just get waylaid.
So this is just reaffirming. I put this clip in to show that, like, okay, someone asked for further context, right? Do you mean are you disowning people that are still sticking to the Epstein stuff? And he's like, yeah, I am basically. Like, I'm disowning them, essentially. And they got duped by the Democrats. By this Jeffrey Epstein hoax that he partially campaigned on. It's like... it's... Oh, I mean, talk about a spit in a Jimmy Dore loogie to the face.
He's daring them, bro. He's daring. Yo, say you're not with me. He's daring. Say you're not with me. Say you will.
I mean, he pushed and pushed. He lied and lied, and then I guess this is the one where he fucked around and found out. Granted, he's not going to be touched by this, right? He's not going to be harmed by this, I don't think. Because he's already out of office. He has a whole 3.5 years left in his presidency. He's chilling. He doesn't have to run again. And you can just have Republicans that are running in the midterms just say, like, yeah, no, I will look into Epstein. I will look into that. And then just not do it, right? Just like he did. Just like he did. I'll look into these files. He gets elected. Never mind. All right, so as usual, the way I always love to end my videos, I need to watch Alex Jones. I need to see the Alex Jones response to this. Because he's the barometer. He is so far, like, Trump's cock is so far up his ass that if he falls back from it, if he's like, you know what, fuck you, Trump.
Right.
If he says, fuck you, Trump, right, that means, okay, it's over, right? If he does that, because he has been just... What would be the word for that? Like the prolific, the most prolific dick rider of Donald Trump.
He's pardon my French. He's Trump's cum bucket.
I mean, no pardons needed right there. So we have to hear from Alex Jones. I mean, where is he at with all of this? He like it. If 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 Alex is full blown like, yo, fuck you, Trump, we're on to something. But if he has like a give and take thing where he's like, all right, Trump is fucking up on Epstein, but he's amazing everywhere else, then okay, we can see like the cock is still inserted. It's still there. He still has to sit down weird because his asshole hurts. Got it. So let's hear from Alex Jones. What do you got
That's why
for
he
us?
always looks red when he sits down. It hurt, man.
All right, Alex. What do you got?
Everywhere.
What do you got, Alex?
You know what, Trump? I'm glad the Democrats aren't in, and I like a lot of the success you're having, and we're all having together.
In the first words, he's already like,
Take the dick out. He can't take the dick out.
he'll find a way. But listen. Would the Democrats do any better on Epstein? They wouldn't, okay? So we have to, hold our nose and vote Trump and Republican. It's like, we need to vote MAGA. Because the Democrats are worse. Whoa. So within the first few words, Alex is already still on the Trump train, essentially still on the Trump train. In narrative-wise, he's still on the Trump train. But here we go.
And your statements about, you people that bring this up don't even deserve to be involved in this movement. You are excommunicata. You are henceforth ex cathedra from the mouth of the God King.
What?
You are expelled from the Church of the Holy Golden Toad, Donald John Trump. Well, I was never in the Church of the Holy Golden Toad.
Yes, you were.
Read this that's Copish. That's Copish. Have you read these two tweets he's done? This one and the next one. Yeah.
I just read this one.
Oh, this one. There's another one.
If there's another one, I didn't
there's
see it.
another one.
Maybe Alex will get into it.
Says, is this the one where he says, if you're not with me, I don't need your support?
We saw him say that, essentially, in words.
He put a tweet out saying it too.
Well.
So I responded. Owen Schroyer posted it. I responded. Correct. So,
shit, you're auto-tuning. Say that again? You were auto-tuning right there.
Hello? You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I responded, correct, we don't support you now. And then I list like 4 things. Is that he's equivocally an 1860s Democrat now.
Actually, I might have seen that, actually. On Twitter, I might have actually seen that. Like your response to Owen Schroyer.
Yeah, Owen Schroyer posted. Oh, okay.
But, yeah. Alex, you were not only one of the toe kissers. You were an ambassador, bro. You were part of the magistry without getting like any perks from it, except for maybe you did get perks. You got HGH. You made more money by dick riding Trump. So yeah, Alex, sorry, like you can't take this one back. There could be a highlight reel of you, like just from like 5 episodes. You could probably do like an entire highlight reel of you dick riding Trump. Even when this Epstein stuff first popped off, when the Iran stuff popped off, there's you giving pleasantries all left, right, up, and down for Donald Trump. So yeah, you are a fucking little dick rider of a fake king. You were obvious too. Very obvious. Fucking trying to walk it back like he wasn't, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That alone should make you feel untrustworthy of this guy. Like, it would make more sense if he just made a conspiracy theory out like, oh no, Trump's doing the right thing. He's just trying to hide the good things he's about to do. Like, you might as well just do that, Alex, because it makes you look more like authentic than this shit by telling us I was never one of these guys. I was never a worshiper or a follower like that. Like, sure. I mean, well, actually, maybe you weren't, but maybe someone pays you or threatened you into pretending to be like that. But everything we see on screen, we've seen on screen from him for the last whatever years, like, yeah, you've been that guy, Alex. You even opened this segment up with you dick riding Trump again. Incredible. All right, here we go.
I do like you being a maverick, standing up for the country.
See?
We have the same enemies. I respect your stamina and courage. Been a big
Yo,
Wait,
Al-
boss.
Yo, Alex, they just deemed you as the enemy. According to your, like,
Right.
he just deemed you as the
I was
enemy.
about to say, is your enemy the people of America?
Do you want an honest answer to that? Because I'm going to say yes to that one. Where Alex is now, I think regular people are the enemy. Like, actually. But, all right, I'll let Alex spin here. Here we go.
holy golden toad. I do like you being a maverick, standing up for the country.
Instant
We have the
dick
same
riding.
enemies. I respect your stamina and courage.
That's a major
Been a
pause.
big cheerleader when I agree with what you're doing. But if I'm being excommunicated, let me be clear, I was never in your church to be excommunicated. So you can't excommunicate me because I was never in your church.
Yes, you were. You're a
I was
liar.
never in a cult. I never.
You're lying, Alex. Yes, you were. It's clear as day. Once again, clear as day. And this face says it all. Like, bullshit. Bullshit. Fucking liar. People warned you left and right about this motherfucker, and you kept your fucking mouth shut and started dick riding him on your own time. Bullshit. David Icke follows you around everywhere. You want to know why, Alex? Because he sees what the fuck everyone else probably saw, or at least the critical thinkers. We fucking saw that shit, Alex. Like, oh wait, Alex is full of shit. And now he's gonna pretend like, oh no, I was I'm fighting the bad guy the whole time. Like, no, you fucking weren't. Here we go.
Said MAGA was a cult. I said a lot of people want it to be a cult. You know, there are Dallas Cowboy fans that are in a cult and literally commit suicide if they lose, you know, the
What?
playoffs.
What? He wrecked himself. Shut up.
Dallas Cowboys isn't a cult, but there are people that have made a cult out of it. So, you know, being a dog owner doesn't mean you're in a dog worship cult, but the Zoroastrians do worship dogs.
Your shower is ready.
Someone tell me what the fuck he's saying. Someone make this make sense in reality somewhere. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? What the fucking fuck? Those are the worst analogies I've ever heard. Ever. I think. Well, people are the Dallas Cowboys are fans of them, and you know, and Heinz makes ketchup and mustard, you know, and 1776 will commence again. Like, it's nonsense. Just saying nonsense out loud. Like, who the fuck watches this guy and takes it seriously? Actually, get the fuck out of here. You know, and
So, you see what I mean?
No.
But now, Trump,
You idiot.
if this continues down this line, if he starts saying, I'll excommunicate people, well,
Your shower is ready.
you're not allowed, even, unless it's a cult, to
Hey, Dubster, your shower's ready.
say to people,
No, it isn't. It's the next one.
you either agree with everything I do and don't question things, or you're not in
I am
our
recording.
club. I don't want you. Well, that kind of sounds like a thoroughbred cult to me.
You just missed
And-
pure gold.
Wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
on,
rewind,
hold on,
'cause I want you to
hold
hear
on.
the pure gold of Alex Jones. Go ahead, Dubster.
Does he not know that that is the one time that the word cult is spelled different means something else?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Well, you don't have to play this right now, but I'll show you something later. It's Tim Pool responding to Lauren Southern's accusations is like
Oh, yeah.
really, really, really creepy. Like James was like, "You should send this to Jordan," and we were like, "Oh, we can just come in here." But anyway, do your video.
Mhm. Actually, I went over like a tiny portion of her tweet about, I guess, some book she has coming out. I mean, it's like I wasn't like using her as like a thing because a fucking person, right? And I'm sure people are gonna say nasty things to her and all that shit. I just wanted to focus on like one tiny little portion where she was talking about like, oh yeah, you go on like coke binges and MDMA and all that shit. I'm like yeah, that's what I think these guys are probably doing. These little influencers and content creators, like on camera, they're like, we need to shut down, the Democrats. But then off screen, they're out there partying, doing coke and shit, fucking hanging out and
Smuggling
whatever.
diamonds up their bum.
Whatever. And it's like, oh, these guys are like, well, let's be honest, they're like mini celebrities in a way. Like in their world, they're famous, right? They make money and they're young. So yeah, they're probably having coke parties and shit like that, fucking orgies or whatever the fuck. Who knows?
If they were the cool kind of famous, that kind of famous isn't around anymore.
What? What do you mean by that?
Coke is not famous anymore.
You must have never worked in the restaurant industry.
Of course it is. It'll never go away.
It won't.
No, not in the news kind of.
Whatever.
On coke. Anyway, go ahead.
Whatever. All right. Well, I'll just rewind later and show you guys later. Let me just keep this going here. We were never in a cult. It's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys and right there. They're an NFL football team in Dallas, and but you could if you like them too much, it might be like a cult. But dogs are harmless too. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy saying? Like, actually say. But anyway, all right, here we go.
If I keep hearing more talk like that, it's basically where I'm already at. And I already said this. I'm going to give Trump report cards. It's basically what I already do, but we're officially going to start doing it on basic issues. I'm going to get the head of the John Birch Society on, who actually puts out report cards, or the experts on it, the really good report cards. And we'll just start doing a monthly report card on Trump and say, okay, in our view, he did good here, he did good there. You can look at the report card, you can look at where he did bad, and that's it.
Alex, this is the thing where it's trafficking young girls to a bunch of powerful people around the world, and you're saying, well, let's do a report card on it. That doesn't sound like Alex Jones to me. What happened to this guy? Oh, that's right. He is bought and paid for, or threatened, or something. Or they killed him and replaced him with someone else. Something happened, right? Well, he's kind of full of shit from the beginning, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, he's just gone way out there, where it's... even when the biggest story in the conspiracy world gets mainstream coverage, and the guy you supported so heavily is putting it to the ground and saying, if you're into that, you're a fucking idiot, and you got tricked and duped by the Democrats. You're a useful idiot for them. And you say, well, it's, let's pick out the good with the bad. Can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's like, yo, nonsense, absolute nonsense. But all right, here we go.
Something smelly in the deli.
I'm not going to be emotionally invested.
Fair enough.
In this, because I've never been a joiner. I pride myself in that I'm the captain of my ship.
Cried.
And people...
I'm not going to invest my emotions. We already got you crying. Wasn't he crying? We had a video where he's crying and shit. That was Epstein, right? Was that Epstein or was that Iran? I think maybe it was Epstein. There's a video of him fucking crying about something Trump was saying.
Are you talking about when he blinked really hard so he could cry?
Yes. That was Epstein, right? I think. Like, his world got shattered. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to be emotional about this. You already were. You recorded it for everyone to see. Fuck. This guy's just out of his mind. All right, here we go.
Support what I do, or believe what, a lot of what I'm doing is right, then you support us. But when somebody starts saying, don't question things, or you can't be in our club, yeah, that's a cult. And I'm not a cult joiner. I never have been. My operation's not a cult.
He just starts the cult, and then he walks away.
You don't have to agree with me around here. People see my hosts saying different things than me, and I respect them. I think they're smart. We agree on 90% of stuff, but that's what I want, is to have good patriots that really care, and we agree on 95% of stuff, but People say, I don't get this. Harrison Smith says something different than you, and so did Owen. What's going on there? Well, see, because this is about individualism. We're not in a cult. And so I pride my relationship with God, my family.
That first part, lie. I hope he loves his family, but the God part, bullshit. Bullshit. He'd run from God. Here we go.
And so I pride my relationship with God,
Liar.
my family, my country,
Also a lie.
and my ancestors being ridiculous badasses across the board. Just goes from incredible to insane.
So that's just a lie. That's a lie at the end, too, because you'd fucking besmirch your fucking ancestry. If those are legit motherfuckers, savages, you're not that. Sorry, Alex. So all you're doing is getting them to roll around in fucking graves and shit. Liar, bro.
And I never get into all of it, but it's prestigious on both sides, just all the way back to freaking.
Yeah, you're so amazing. Your family line's so amazing. We get it, Alex.
So, I got the blood of the Vikings that conquered England 1,000 years ago. I got it all, folks. And
yeah.
I am not anybody's cult member.
You're so fucking special.
This is very
So
sus.
let's just get that 100% straight.
Yeah, that's how me some blue meth. Fuck out of here.
These guys, he's got it all. I got it all. Like, whoa.
Yeah, that's fucking bizarre. Oh, man.
My Blue Meth 12 vitamin.
Get your iodine drops here. Infowars.com /. He's so full of shit.
Ban that video.
Oh, man. Well, I guess we're here then, right? Alex is, I mean, he was a cult member. I guess he's officially now saying he's not a cult member, which is the furthest we've seen him in regards to being critical of Donald Trump is him saying, well, I'm not in your cult. I think that's the most we've heard about this from Alex Jones. Everything else has been just unfiltered dick riding. Like, no restraint. Dick riding of Donald Trump for the whole time. Now, it must make you imagine, like, yeah, what if Trump didn't say all these things about Epstein? What if he just kept it quiet, right? Like, listen, I don't want to talk about this anymore, and just keeps going, right? Just goes about his day. Alex was like, Trump is still the greatest. He's behind the scenes. He is fighting the deep state. He is blackmailing them with the Epstein, clientele list. He's blackmailing them into letting them do America First policy. I can't even say without fucking laughing. Like, yeah, and I'm wrecked by the whole scenario. But hopefully, Trump fans, once again, it's a little too late. It's way too late. It's way, way, way too late. But hopefully, now you're like, wait a minute, maybe this guy doesn't care about me. Maybe this guy's not here to make the world a better place. He's not America first. On and on. Whatever slogans you've gotten used to, maybe they're now finally debunked. And you can maybe attempt to start thinking. Like, don't go back to sleep. Just try to start thinking about things. Like, man, what else has this guy lied about to us? What else is he bullshitting on? Maybe he's a part of some of these weird conspiracies that are out there. Like, maybe he's like a perpetrator, you know? And I mean, I'll never throw anyone away, but, like, it's just, like, the headache that you guys were causing for years, not listening to anyone, and just letting this orange penguin just run amok and do whatever the fuck he wants without any type of repercussions. Just full-throated fucking support. Whatever. Better late than never, I guess. But alright, there you go. There's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree, disagree. Tell me what you think. Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel like Alex does? Feels betrayed? Tell me in the comment section. Don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Check them out, read them, share them, then donate. All of it is very much appreciated. And with all that said, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.